What's up, guys? Back for another video. I'm filming on my Android today because I'm using both these phones. So I'm going to be erasing this iPhone. Let's go. So we're going to go into the Settings app. No, actually, I'm going to show you guys how to erase your iPhone through the Find My app. So you're going to go to your iPhone you want to erase. When you're on that iPhone, you want to swipe up. Go all the way to the bottom and erase this device. It will come up with the little iPhone logo that is your iPhone. And it will say, oh, guys, it's going to erase my Apple Watch too, probably, and all my awards. Screw it, for God's sakes. Erase. It's going to erase my whole Apple Watch, guys. Let's just do it. Erase now. Apple ID verification. On here, but it didn't erase. Oh, yeah, it did. So my Apple Watch is still just sitting here, but I have all this stuff on here. I didn't back anything up. That's fine. Okay, so the process is continuing. Apple Watch is still sitting here because the phone didn't even reboot yet. Oh yeah, the phone's not connected. But when it realizes my phone boots back up, boom, gone. Just like that. Because right now it just thinks, hey, I'm just sitting here. So if I go to settings, general, I didn't back my phone up either because it's been very glitchy and I just wanted to erase the whole entire phone. Sometimes life comes to that, you know what I mean? But here's the phone that I'll be restoring it to. I know it's not much, but you know, it can actually get my Apple Watch stuff back because it syncs to iCloud. As you can see here, this day hasn't fully yet, but all my awards are still on here, so I'm hoping this can help me get that stuff back. But I'm going to definitely have a complaint about an erasing process if... Okay, so it's got to erase 64 gigabytes off this phone. That's a lot of stuff to erase. Apple Watch is still working. I want to keep a good eye on that. 64 gigabytes, because I only had 70 megabytes remaining. Yeah, 70. And it wouldn't let me free it up. There was voicememos.com on there, taking up 24 gigabytes, and it just wouldn't delete, even after I reset settings. So I said, screw it. Honestly, I need a phone with space. My most important stuff is my Google account stuff, right? Good for me. I took a picture of all those, so yeah. And saved them to my shared album. So those will stay there. And here's the phone, already done erasing. And the Apple Watch? Please don't erase the Apple Watch. It's still on. What if I open the Find My app? I want to see what it says. Where's my iPhone that's linked to? Okay, it's not even on the Find My app anymore yet. It should be, though. Yeah, it's on here still. It just says erased 2 minutes ago. But it's still... My iPhone still recognizes that it's iPhone locked to owner. So I can unlock it. And I can quick start. Now here's what you want to do. You want to continue on your iPhone you want to restore from. Okay? So when you take it, you're going to hold your phone and you're going to go like this. And then your iPhone is going to tell your other iPhone that it wants to set up. So you use your iPhone other password. So I enter my password for my other iPhone. And it just says it might take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. Sometimes this fails, and this is the part where I get most worried about my phone not completing a setup on. Because it can fail, and you can't pass it without, obviously, passing that. Okay, so here it is. The iPhone has been locked to your owner. This iPhone was lost and erased. Yeah, by the way, this is my iPhone, guys. Don't report me. This iPhone was lost and erased. Activation left print, someone who's on all that. So we can unlock with passcode. And we can use our device passcode. So the password that was previously on this iPhone will allow us to get this. So, boom. And then you'll see it unlocks your iPhone. Now, it gets stuck here for a second. And it starts loading. And here it's still saying finish on your new iPhone. So I'm going to set up Face ID for you guys here. My Apple Watch is still on. First scan complete. Second scan complete. Sorry if the quality kind of sucks, guys. I'm on my old Samsung today. Okay, so FaceTime is now set up. Now we should be able to do a transfer from device to device. We shouldn't need to do a backup or anything. Yep, transfer data from the iPhone 2. So I'm going to take a pic of that for the thumbnail. Okay. Continue. Right? iPhone 2. 5 to 10 minutes, estimating. I have a lot less data on this phone than I had on this phone. And yeah, guys, you're like, what? You just erased your data without backing anything up? Well, the only important thing I ever have on this phone is pictures. A couple apps that I have my data saved on. Really, I just want my pictures, which I have backed up. Okay, so it's setting up our Apple ID. I hope I can do this without Wi-Fi, because this phone doesn't have cellular. Only this phone does. But we have Wi-Fi right now. I'm home. But I think it turns off the network anyway when it goes to restore both phones. I'm going to pause for a sec, guys, and come back when it's ready. Okay, so it says make this your new iPhone. We're going to continue. Set up later. I don't care. I don't need Apple Pay. I don't use it. Beta software. Continue. So your other device includes first celebrated with a different Apple ID. So we got to enter the password for this Apple ID. Okay, so I'm just covering the screen real quick. I'll pause it. Okay, so it's transferring from iPhone 2. And on iPhone 2, it's transferring the data to iPhone. So I'll take this for the thumbnail one sec. Okay. So iPhone 2, aka this, is transferring data to iPhone. And then iPhone is accepting the data from iPhone 2. And the iPhone 2's Wi-Fi shut off. Isn't that a little weird? How the Wi-Fi turns off. You think you need it. But I hope this transfer goes through, because then at least I'll have some data. You know what I mean? Rather than nothing. But I'll pause it and come back when it's done and you're done. Now I have an estimate about 14 minutes. Oh, I cannot wait that long. Seriously. Alright, it's done. Let's unlock both phones. They should look identical. This one was just on. Okay. Yep. They look pretty identical. Wow. Yep, everything's the same. So yeah. I'm gonna still do some readjustments, like change this stuff up. So I'm gonna remove this. Just some off the bat adjustments that I see. Yeah, this is gonna suck because I had all my stuff the way I liked it, but you gotta do this stuff sometimes. Now what do I want to do? Weather, and I had a clock. And then I had weather over here. So yeah, guys, that's how to restore a phone. And install some of my other apps again and go from there. Peace. Oh, actually, let's check how much storage I have. Imagine it still said storage full. Oh, I'd be so mad. Still kind of, I restored it, but 42 gigabytes. That's pretty good versus what I had before. Yeah, really good, actually. Should run a lot faster and better now. But I have to restore all my Google Photos accounts, etc. So, yeah, that'll take some time, but yeah, everything looks exactly the same. The whole phone, the whole background, everything. They look identical. They're going to have the same stuff, too. So my apps are going to be logged in under this. But right off the bat here, I should see some apps like Alfred Camera. This is installed on my 7. As you can see. So that means it's going to automatically move it to here. I don't know, it didn't start automatically, so weird. But anyway, we're loading. There we are. So I have a lot of stuff I don't need. I don't need that on here. So yeah, I'm just gonna reset some stuff and come back later. Peace. Apple Watch is still on. I might have to erase it to reset it up though. Let me go to see if I can watch. Okay, start pairing. Oh yeah, I might need to erase my Apple Watch. Shoot. Okay. To reset it up, so I will do that now. I'm probably gonna lose everything I had, but that sucks. Alright. So that should be doing that now. But here's the phone. Restoring my data. I'm gonna find some apps that I had in that spot. And go from there. So this is all. Oh, it's still loading. Okay. Yeah, guys. So I'm gonna have to really do some. Okay, Alright, peace out, guys. Bye.